Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. If you've missed a little click or two, it is because we are recovering from a pretty nasty blue screen of death. We were lucky enough to have... We had almost finished a whole video, so we're replaying some of the game at this point. But this is the easiest, least intrusive way to get it back. So if you missed a click or two, I apologize, but that is the reason. And we're just going to cruise along. Glad to see you back. You feeling better? I'm feeling significantly better. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for your concern. Yeah, definitely feeling much more like myself than I have in a while. Where do we go? I mean, this is gonna open up like 3 different techs here. It's a decent place to be. All right. What are we building and where? We are running skyscrapers. For what wonders? Eventually this one. So we should just be building that. All right, so we'll be working on Taj. Working on districts elsewhere. That makes sense. Some buildings as well. Yeah, this isn't super worth it. Here's where we'd eventually like Eiffel. Forbidden City is a no. Huey's a no. Statue's a no. Probably wind up making a theater square here eventually, next to here. Next to the tower, so that we could just improve these seaside resorts. Hello, Bob Chrono. What's going on? Came from your YouTube videos and find out you didn't finish Spain Civ. Are we planning to do it? Yeah, we're gonna do salty runbacks with the civs that we've lost with during the Test of Time challenge. So we'll be replaying Spain and France and China and Scythia. In the coming weeks. Want the trade route. Let's get the lighthouse going. Anything else we want to change? I don't think so. I'm not thrilled about the wonder policy here, but it's probably okay. Actually, we needed the builders, didn't we? Yeah, we need builders, not the wonder policy. Okay. I remember now where we were at. Sort of. Lucky 7 should have done it sooner. Moeller, thank you so much. If you refresh your page, you can probably share your resub if you like. Only lost a small amount of during TOTS. Yeah. I mean, and even some of those ones that we kind of gave up on were probably technically winnable. But when you're playing like 50 to 60 games of Civ, it's like, meh. Yes, please send me money. We have been ravaged. Nauticus, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back with that Prime. Thank you.
Happy Tuesday. Hurricane Sally just missed me.
I am glad. We missed you too, and welcome on back. I'm happy that you haven't been hurricaned. That would be no bueno. Yay, this passed. All right, so people can send us money. Speaking of money, I remember doing this during the video yesterday, but actually, are we in between turns? What's going on here? No? Nope. Do you want stuff? There we go. Open borders. How about I give you niter? How about I give you all of my iron? What else would you perhaps like? How about this 20 coal? You in? You in? That's a lot of gold per turn. Let's do it. Could actually maybe pick up a luxury or two from the AI as well, if we care about amenities. And I'm not sure that we do. I think it's time to start buying Yeah, when Gathering Storm came out, who knew it would apply to IRL? I think we can all blame Civ. We can all blame Firaxis for the. No, I'm kidding. Is this worth it? I think it is.
No.
I think this is worth it. It's $3. Okay, so we gather those books. We want them all in our cap, ideally, and frankly, they all are in our cap, with one extra spot to go. The reason here is we've got 30% extra tourism from Pingala at this point, and we also have the extra tourism for getting to printing. So that is good. Start working on that. Pretty even as far as domestic tourists and like the total that we're going to need. But looks like Vicky and Cleo and maybe even Pachacuti are all going to be decent competition for us as we continue on the game. Yep, that was a lot of gold per turn, no doubt about it. We'll try to mitigate that by making more trades. But I like denying their tourism as much as I like bolstering our own. Certainly not going to want that. You want some sugar? Doesn't want sugar. Whoa. Take it easy there, brah. There's a video expressing my opinion on the new DLC coming out. Maverick, if you watch the VOD from yesterday, you can get my full thoughts. We watched the VOD to start the stream and talked about it to some detail. I don't have a ton to talk about until we actually see patch notes. And then at that point, I'll have more to say. Did anyone get significantly stronger with randomized tech trees? Anybody with good districts or basically good science or culture, right? Because there's a pretty big ask of getting through the tech trees on the shuffle mode, and so anybody like say a Japan or even Korea, anybody that can get good districts, get good adjacencies on districts, and get them early, I think are in a pretty good spot in the shuffle mode. Yeah, China with inspirations is an interesting one too. Yep, I appreciate it, Maverick. Thanks for watching. Thanks for wanting to hear what I have to say. All right, that's enough trades for now. Suppose we can get a harbor. Granary first. We have a good amount of faith here. Oh yeah, I was saving it for this. Yeah, so let's buy Filippo next turn. And then maybe gold buy like a builder here. So we can start fixing all this. Although I didn't have the policy for it, do I? No, only 3 builds. I'm dumb. I'm a dum-dum. Too dirty. Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. And welcome on back. Welcome on back. Oh well. Inefficient builder buy, as it goes. I will gladly accept your gift. You ever redo France? No, I have not redone any of the games yet, Boy Legend. We'll do salty runbacks afterwards. And this is the final official game at TOTS, although we'll have 2 new leaders next week, so... Why is the AI gifting me? Because we are in a Congress where we have been ravaged by a natural disaster. So they are all competing in this request aid for Diplo victory points and potential diplomatic favor. And also because I'm great and it's fun to give me money. One more turn. One more turn. What kind of victory are we going to go for in this game? We're going to go for tourism. I like culture. Pretty much. How you doing, Paisley? It's good to see you. Right, Moth? It's nice work if you can get it.
It is nationalism which engine.
Policies to commit to. I think I like the idea of tax collector. Maybe even harbor master as well. We're gonna get their commercial hub in 7 turns, and then it'll double. And it's a pretty good one. Be worth 5 extra gold per turn. I'll take it for now. Okay, so we're looking for modern era techs for woods planting. Maybe I'll buy an art museum. Yeah, let's grab the engineer with extra wonder production. Don't have a plan for him yet. Other than maybe Eiffel. All right, we don't want skyscrapers right now. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of builders before we lose this golden age with public works. Everything else can stay the same. I think I'll buy an art museum. Things we wish we could say in real life. I do love the weird sentences that Civ affords us to say. And actually, maybe I want to do that instead of buying builders right now. Maybe we can build a couple before the end of this era. Our production and our cap is good, but we can always have our cap build other stuff. So I don't think I hate the art buy here. Although I usually like to couple Pingala with archaeological museums. Could buy both the amphitheater and the archaeological museum almost in 1 turn. I could do that. Let's do that. It's next turn, right? Yep. Or I can just try to get 10 gold. You can request it. I don't know if it'll happen, though, Themis. I am very excited for the new set. That'll be cool. New magic is always the best magic. This is one of the better off-river government plazas that you'll see. Yeah. Yeah, we did okay district-wise here. But you are correct, and ideally they go on to rivers. Yeah, I think just amphitheaters. I don't think I have a tier 2 government plaza yet. What's up, the Civ Show? I've heard so much about me from other Civ streamers. Well, gosh, no wonder my ears have been burning. How you doing, Civ Show? What's going on? I hope you've only heard good things, although I can't imagine that that's the case. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping in. What does Perth want? Just granary. Can TOA be overvalued? Feels like you don't want to start the game without one. Temple of Artemis can be overvalued. I just like it as an early wonder to stack in districts. We obviously missed it in this game. I think what's fun about Temple of Artemis is that when it's good, it's very obviously good because it's pretty easy to count the resources and stuff like that. So, you know. Maverick, thanks for the follow and welcome on in. Everyone recommends me to learn how to play better. Oh, that's very nice of them. That is very, very nice of them. But yeah, TOA can be overrated. But I think nowadays with the nerfs to amenities, it becomes that much nicer to kind of keep content until you can hit national parks. Don't really care about rushing out the Taj. I would much prefer this to be for our Eiffel. Once we find it. right, what do our trade routes look like? We want trade routes to every civ for the tourism bonus. We have one to Robert the Bruce. So let's go here. This is decent and might allow us to get to London and or Egypt afterwards. Seems okay. If you have Frontier Pass, when can you play as the new civs? Next Thursday is when it's coming out, Darth. Next Thursday. Bye, Brussels. You know, they're gone now, but they might have a chance to sprout up again in the future. End of the era coming as well. Pretty fine to go into a dark age here. There's just no way we're going to hit 111. And even getting to the 96 that we need, or 97 for a normal, is probably just not worth it here. First look will probably drop early next week, is my guess, but I'm not totally sure. Why do you want to put government plazas on rivers? Because one of the harder districts to boost your adjacency beyond just the 2 you get from rivers are commercial hubs. And so getting like a couple really quality commercial hubs early on, especially in like a war game, can be very, very valuable. Trade routes are very valuable anyways, so it makes you incentivize the commercial hubs as well. And so usually that's a great place to put your government plaza. It's pretty easy to come up with +4, +5 commercial hubs. All right, so we're building buildings. Actually, I like the trade, or I like the builders, I think, to some degree. Hello, Yum. Do you prioritize what districts you put beside your government plaza? Yeah, you want to put the districts that you aren't otherwise getting good ones of, right? Like, so if you have a unique, what's a good example of this? If you have a unique, let's say Russia, right? Let's say you have a unique holy site in Olavra as Russia, and you're probably going to go dance to the Aurora so you can get +6, +7 holy sites, no problem. You're certainly welcome to put that next to your government plaza, but it's better to put districts next to the government plaza that you can't get outstanding ones anyways. And so the difference between a +6 holy site and a +7 holy site is kind of like, cool. It's already amazing. It doesn't need to get that much better. Versus, like, if I don't have decent campuses, putting your campuses next to your government plaza to make them good is really, really important. And so it's just kind of a matter of spreading out the quality of districts you can get, because the government plaza serves as like a positional, like, I get to make all the districts around this better. And so, yeah, you just kind of want to spread it out a bit. It's fine to go all in on districts too, but I think generally speaking, you want to balance them out. Out of Humankind or Old World, what has caught my eye the most? We've played some Humankind on stream. We were lucky enough to be included in the in their early access program, and yeah, I'm very excited for Humankind. Very, very excited for Humankind. Theater squares are a safe bet to put next to your government plaza. Yep, that's also true. That is also true. Oh, this is my gut. I was thinking this was a builder. It's not. It's not. Humankind aesthetics are so nice. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. The first one made it to YouTube. I don't think the other two did, Freakso. I've been bad at the YouTubes lately as we record for the YouTubes. Still think we want builders. We could put in the wonder policy, but I just don't see why. I'm not rushing to get this this Taj right. It can happen next era. Nothing that we want, really. Awkward. Awkward. It's the boost to find the tower. I want to say it's a coal mine and an ironclad. Yep. Coal mine and ironclad, so kind of brutal. Archaeological museum is another doable buy. Oh, conservation. Huzzah! Oh, that's lucky. That is very, very lucky. Nice. So we're going to hit conservation here, turn 164, and then we can start thinking about naturalists and national parks. Don't have a ton of faith at the moment, but hopefully we'll make it better over time. I also don't have a ton of plans for national parks, but planting woods would be good. Makes our districts potentially better. Got 5 envoys available. Are you going to die? Please don't die. Not really sending my trade routes to city-states, but I'll still take that. Morty! Welcome back for 19 months. Thank you very, very much for that ongoing support. Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you. Yep, I'm going to leave this as is. All right, 9 turns on the era. Yes, please. Hey, Colossal Headbanger, how you doing? There goes Ruhr Valley to Pachacuti. Definitely interested in starting to plant all the woods. So we probably want to go a little bit builder crazy. But I'm not going to be buying... I can't really spend gold or faith on them to close out the era. And this is the end of monumentality, which is fine. We want to put our faith elsewhere. But some of our more established cities, I think, are going to have to build a bunch of builders, which is fine. Although I'd like this +7 holy site. Well, it's eventually +7. Trade route. I'd like to go to Vicky. Maybe we can do it from here. Possible. Stay off from those nasty exploding trees. Wait a minute. What? Exploding trees. Exploding trees sounds like a album title. Probably Radiohead. Library, temple, or builder. I'm going builders. Let's take advantage of our extra production towards them. Oh, it's in Australia. Everything kills you. Oh, is that the joke? Okay. I got it. It just took me a second.
The real use of gunpowder.
Ooh, Bolshoi, theoretically. What's our appeal here? It's 5, so I could chop this pretty comfortably. I think I like the idea of Bolshoi here, but not right now. It'll be an eventually thing. Yeah, I do want that holy site, though. Do I want it first? I don't think so. I think we need to get a bunch of builders out. Let's re-up our friendships. Should we try again for some trades? Hey, we have some trades. Sweet. That looks good. Double open borders looks good. Take it for now. Geek Trainer, hey buddy.
Half a year. Maybe over the next half I'll figure out something creative to say in these messages.
I very much laughed at your Twitter your tweet today, Geek Trainer, with the nerdy jokes. It made me very happy. If you want to drop, if you want people to follow you on Twitter and you want to drop in your Twitter into chat there, people can go check it out. But it was very funny. It was very nerdy, and I appreciated it immensely. Geek dad jokes for the win. I fully approve. I fully approve. Did I click builder or harbor there? Where? Here? And harbor's fine. Thanks, man. I'm feeling so much better. It's really nice. It's very, very nice. Thank you. Yo, Anonymous Cheerer. Getting in there for 1,500 bits. That's a lot of bits. Thank you, Anonymous. Don't be so shy. Come say hi. It's okay. We love you. Thank you very much for the support. And go to exactly one city here. That'll do. Hopefully our trade route doesn't get pillaged. Alliance expired as well. We were doing scientific with him. So 3 up that. Like that. I have a feeling some of these trade routes super recently expired. I know we made this trade not too long ago, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Buy a builder here. We do want this Taj, and we've got Magnus established. The more we can chop here, the better. So I will purchase a single builder.
My man.
Official Chuan, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Food from our plantations is a little interesting, I guess. Speaking of plantations, that would be nice to get going. More gold. Free gold. Thank you. Woods in 4. And then we have to start thinking about national parks. Maybe after this video, we'll plan some. Start filling up these trade routes. It's taken us a long time to get those going. Have we overtaken economy? I think we have. Goes Forbidden City to Vicky. So that's exciting. That is exciting. We have 4 turns on the era. Trying to avoid any era score in the meantime. Want everywhere to be building builders, I think. Darth Vader, welcome back for 3 months. Thank you so much.
Hi GM.
Hi.
I am super excited for the new CIVS. Not sure how I feel about the enhanced ages mode. Hope you are well.
Thank you, Barth. I am well. I'm feeling great. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome on back. I'm excited, man. Any change is good. I mean, anything that can kind of shake it up is fine. And again, toggleable game mode, right? So if you don't like it, you don't have to play it, and that's okay. That is quite all right. Thank you for the ongoing support. I appreciate it. 3 turns. Where are we going to get parks? Thank you. What was that? Man, too many people just giving me money. Potato Palace. All right. Alex, thank you for the 29. Holy cow.
28 months of subs on the wall. 28 months of subs is take one out, dust it off. 29 months of subs on the wall.
Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Alex. Welcome on back with that Prime sub. How you doing, dude? Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Next turn, we can start planting woods, which we will do. And I want to chop this to clear a spot for this Bolshoi. How important is this? I mean, it's a lot of faith per turn. It's going to be 7. It's currently 5. It'll be 7 by the time we're done with it. I think I will go ahead and get it. Takes dedication. I have to manually resub every month. I know, right? The one downside of those Prime subs. I really appreciate it, though, buddy. Thank you. I'm not running the 15% for Wonders, so I'm going to hold off on these chops. Figure out how to get that in there next turn, maybe. How's this stuff going? Hey, don't really want to be spending my faith on that, but perhaps our gold. It's an interesting thought. Gonna get a bunch of great people soon. 2 turns on the era. Woods down here in our St. Basil city, especially with Reyna.
Destroying rainforest.
Definitely need that. All right, so that is the final bit of the game, or bit of this era, rather. 2 era score for that modern era Civic. Could have waited. Should have waited. Oh, well. What's next? Mass Media, Broadway, and Cristo right next. I'm just going to keep going right towards it. Yeah. What do I feel about that Bears win? Glad or a little concerned because it was hard fought and just the Lions. I think all the teams are kind of coming out with a little bit of rust. No preseason, you know. This sucks. This is a bunch of era score right at the end of the era. Oh, well. Okay. Sagador, hear me out. There's a world in which the fact that there are no fans and no audience live in the stage that actually benefits Mitch Trubisky greatly. Because I think one of the problems with him is that he had 1 year experience in college. He came to a mass market, and it was a horrible call.
Thanks
because
for reminding me about my monthly sub.
Well, Ratho, thank you so much. Thanks for that, answering that call to adventure. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome on back for 4 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I just don't think he handles the pressure well, and the Chicago media and stuff is relentless and brutal. Like, you've actually seen moments where Mitch Trubisky's played better outside of Chicago, and I think that's just because it's pretty brutal to be a starting quarterback in Chicago. So there's a world that I actually think he could do well this year. I don't want to get too high and mighty on that or get too excited too quickly, but I think that's within the realm of possibility for this year. Oh, for sure, N4, and for sure. You talking football? Yeah, a little bit. I like a little bit of everything. So I can talk a little football. I can talk about musical theater. I can talk about all sorts of stuff. Hey, whoa.
Doubt if you will.
Let's go in there. This is religious art. It's fine. We'll just drop it there for now. I think that's the case with all but a handful of QBs. But think about being a QB in what's like a smaller market team. Think about being a QB in even like Minnesota versus Chicago. Like there are 6 million people in the city of Chicago proper, not to mention suburbs and stuff like that. Like there's just a big difference in the amount of attention and the spotlight that gets shown there. You know, Green Bay is a smaller market, but they're pretty rabid about their football, you know. Buffalo, it's a great example. Like Buffalo, like you just don't have, and Buffalo by being proximity of New York kind of maybe gets that a little bit, but it's just massively different. And again, I think one of the issues with Trubisky is that inexperience, immaturity. I think Trubisky could be an okay quarterback, but he should have come in and sat underneath like a Drew Brees for 2 or 3 years, like Aaron Rodgers sat under Favre for several years before getting a shot. Like, I just think they threw him to the wolves and they set him up for failure. And obviously that's a bad idea. All right. I need to sub out. I think I can sub out aesthetics real quick, although it's worth a ton of culture. Maybe I just sub out the science for the time being. Can confirm Bills fans are from Toronto. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. It sucks. It sucks being in the NFC North with the Packers. You gotta hate them a little bit. All right, we're putting in Skyscrapers. Did you see how much science that was worth? I don't know that sub out was worth it, but I do need to start getting some of these wonders, and we're in a position where we can do so pretty quick. So we beautify this district and make it a +7 instead. So that's good. And we can start chopping over here. Buy them that. There are mods that do that for you, Professor Monkeys. If you're interested in that sort of a thing. So I have trade routes. Do I have a trade route True Arabia? No, I don't. Let's do that then. Yeah, they keep playing. They keep playing overseas games with like Jacksonville, which is interesting. All right, new era, dark age. It'll be interesting to see if we have loyalty issues here. We can resolve them. I'm not too worried about it. I doubt he'll keep loyalty flipping to us, though. Hey, Voltaire. Aha, we do have some loyalty issues. Wow, significant ones at that. Okay. Bonnie isn't doing anything in Nan. We're gonna need to. Did he go from dark to heroic? He's in a dark age too. Huh. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to chop out some pop. I'm willing to do that here in just a second. Wish I would have gotten them a builder first, but hey, I think we'll be able to deal with it.
And being merry and young.
Rather have this go to our holy site so that I can finish it and start Bolshoi. Don't need any of this. The walls are worth 1 tourism, but I don't think that's what I'm interested in. Either traders or builders. Yeah, I'm a little shocked. Well, it may just take a turn refresh for that to fix itself. All right, what do we want here? Just coinage. Who do the Bears play week 2? I think we're at home against the Giants, Boy Legend, I want to say. Are we back to building Coliseum? Yes. It seems to be much more gettable. Entertainment complexes give a full +2 adjacency. So even if you miss the Coliseum, it's not as punishing as it used to be because at least this leftover, mostly useless district does something for you in that it boosts your theater square like this. And so if it's that much more wide open, which it seems to be, and amenities are harder to come by, it's definitely worth it to be building Coliseum again. Yeah, I think some late game settles up here for parks will be fully worth it. This could be a park, probably. Eventually. Hello, Not. Is it Not? I'll just call you Not. This mine is annoying. I'd have to Suze them and turn these into lumber mills. Headache is fine. Yeah, sorry, YouTube's been a little quiet. I can actually fix that now. I've been dealing with some various issues. Maybe we'll send this guy down and start planting woods. Because this is where my first parks are going to go. St. Basil City makes sense with Reyna. What's our housing here? 8. Okay. Pantheon is culture from plantations, which has been pretty sick. How about, what is it? We have 18 culture from our Pantheon at the moment, which pretty significant even at this stage. Again, I think Earth Goddess would probably have been a better choice, but it's nice to go out of our way to do something else. So yeah, so this has stabilized as the turn has refreshed.
Good to have you back.
Help out population. Shaggy, thank you so much for the 7 months. It is good to be back, and welcome on back yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Agreed, Quarian, yeah. That's a neat search tool trick. Yeah, it's cool to see stuff within your empire like that. And it can kind of be like a quality of life thing for your game, right? You can do Australia : hills and see just kind of generally how you've done as far as what seemingly should be production and stuff like that. But yeah, I love the search tool. It's great. Do you need the colon? Maybe you don't. Oh, yeah, you don't. No colon. But it's okay if it's there. I need to get them one more builder. Otherwise, I risk losing the city. I mean, it wasn't really my city to begin with. So it would just be putting things back to normal, I guess. I also have 3 envoys to send out. Let's do that.
Science.
Trying to give them some housing. I mean, we need the chops right away. Hey, Gingerbeard, how you doing? I will not waste this chop. Because population here will also help stabilize this city. I am building a settler in the rebelling city. It sucks, but it's almost done too. I feel like I'm pot committed to finish it. All right, are we going towards combustion? So we have combustion here, Golden Gate Bridge. We kind of have some spots for it. Yeah, amenities for loyalty is not a bad idea. Frankly, just getting some of our national parks will help solve that as well. Neither of those are bad ideas. But for now, I think we'll solve our amenity issues when we start the next video. That'll wrap this one up, this time with no blue screens of death, which is great. If you've been watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.